ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಇದೆ.
Good evening viewers, welcome to Campus Eye. Before we begin our regularly scheduled program, the Department of MCMS would like to congratulate Reverend Father Denzil Lobo SJ on becoming the new rector of St. Aloysius Institutions. Now let's take a look at this week's headlines.
The gift of former Defence Minister George Fernandes creates history at St. Aloysius College. Dakshin Kannada, then and now, a fruitful seminar at Besant College. Discussion on Children's Education Rights Act at SDM. St. Aloysius College inaugurates S.C. Frank Centenary Annual Endowment Lecture. Annual Day brings together in celebration the 9 Education Trust colleges. Action-packed degree day at St. Aloysius lives with students enthralled.
St. Aloysius College was endowed with 3,767 books by former Defence Minister George Fernandes.
On behalf of Mr. Fernandes, his friend Chevalier Clarence Pius, an eminent lawyer from Mangalore, presided over the function. A close friend of Mr. George Fernandes, Mr. Frederick Disa, President of Bombay Taximen's Association, was the chief guest of the occasion. Mr. George Fernandes is illustrious alumnus of St. Aloysius College, and it was his lifelong desire to donate these books to the college library, said Mr. Frederick Disa.
He is a politician different from others, and he had interest other than normal politicians had. When the question came where the books have to go, then I personally thought that this is the best place, and this place will preserve the books, make them available to the students, and they will be put to the best use. That is the whole idea behind sending these books here.
Reverend Father V.B. De Silva S.J., Principal of the St. Aloysius College, expressed his gratitude to the popular politician for his generosity and spoke about the importance of the various books received through Mr. Fernandes' family.
And we are very glad that we have added more books from one of our illustrious alumni, Sri George Fernandes, former Union Minister of Railways. And his collection is enormous. We can make out that he was a voracious reader and his interests were so different. So many topics we have in these books. And we are very happy that he has remembered his alma mater.
Reminiscing about Mr. George Fernandes during this occasion was Chevalier Pius, who too shared a comfortable equation with the former Defence Minister.
George was born in Mangalore, in Vijay, grew up, was my childhood companion. We studied together, were altar boys in the Vijay altar boys sodality, and ever since he kept up his love and affection towards me. May God give him good health and happiness in his last days.
Indeed, this is a great and momentous occasion for St. Aloysius College. These books are not only comprehensive, but some of them are extremely rare. Along with camera person Jishnu S. Menon, this is Jared KG for Campus Eye.
Dakshin Kannada, then and now, a seminar was well organized by Besant Women College.
ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಸಾಂಪ್ರದಾಯಿಕ ಶೈಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ ಶ್ರೀ ಎಸ್ ನಾಯಕ್, ಚಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿಗರ ಸಾಧನೆ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೀಯ. ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ದಿನದಿಂದ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ ಎಂದರು. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅದರ ಯುವಜನತೆ ಎಂದು ಯುವಜನತೆಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಸಲಹೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದರು.
Concentrate on your strength and continue in that direction. In every field, in every field, you have a bright future, you have a bright scope. You should decide your future. Your parents should not decide your future. If your parent is a doctor, you should not tell him to become a doctor.
2 ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾಲ ನಡೆದ ಈ ಉಪನ್ಯಾಸದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಂಯೋಜಕ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸತೀಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಐ ತಂಡದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದರು.
My purpose is not just to enlighten the teachers of in and around Mangalore who are handling a paper, in the 6th semester called History of Tamil Nadu. They have been teaching this paper for the last 5 or 6 years without having a textbook. For all other subjects they have the text except this paper. So I thought of having a seminar so that I can bring out a souvenir or a proceeding so that I can give the same to the students.
SDM Law College held a discussion on Children's Education Rights Act on Tuesday 12th.
The organizer of this public discussion, Mr. Suresh Balila, social worker from Padi, Mangalore, spoke about the significance of organizing this public discussion.
ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಖಾಸಗಿ ಶಾಲೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಶಾಲೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ, ದೈಹಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ, ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ, ಈ ಥರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳು, ಅನೇಕ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳು ಆಗೀಗ ಪೇಪರ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಮಾಧ್ಯಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸಮಾನವನ್ನು ಇಡಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಮ ಯೋಜನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಂ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮತ್ತು ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ವಿವಿಧ ಸಂಘಟನೆಗಳು ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸಂವಾದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
This public discussion created a greater platform for parents and teachers to clarify their queries about Educational Rights Act.
ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಒಂದು ಬಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದರ ನಡುವಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ 12ವರೆಗೆ ಬಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ವಾಹನ ಸೌಕರ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗಿನ ಬಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಟೀಚರ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಂಜೆಯ ಬಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಈ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಟೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಈ ಬಸ್ಸಿನ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಶಾಲೆಯನ್ನು ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Dr. Umesh Aradhya, President of Karnataka Children's Right Protection Committee, Professor Mahesh Chandra Nayak, Mrs. Asha, President of Children Welfare Committee, answered for numerous questions regarding children's education right.
Now let's take a short break. Welcome back after the break. St. Aloysius College inaugurated S.C. Frank's Centenary Annual Endowment Lecture on 13th March at 2:45 p.m.
The event was the college's tribute to Mr. S.C. Frank's 44 long years of his association with the institution. The lecture was inaugurated by Reverend Father Joseph Rodriguez, S.J., with unveiling the portrait of Mr. Frank. Professor Edmund Frank, Mr. S.C. Frank's son and current dean of PGDBM at St. Aloysius College, gave more detail about his renowned father to Campus I.
So this year marks the centenary year of late Sylvester Frank. So Sylvester Frank was an alumnus of this college. He joined high school at Aloysius, then he continued and became a student of the degree UG course in Aloysius. Then later on he proceeded to Madras, did his physical training and came back to the college as physical director, and also he taught in the English department.
Mr. Frank's family members also honored on the occasion. Reverend Father Sibel de Silva S.J., the principal of St. Aloysius College, praised him as a man of educator and who loves the poor people.
He was a great lover of the ordinary, poor, simple people. Why I'm saying is this: the hostels that we had were little costly for poor people because the fees and the stay was not so easily coming through. Mr. through his generous acts of charity and goodness, I've also told that his colleagues, by his colleagues, that Sri Frank would never offend anyone. Hence, he proved to be an ideal neighbor to everyone, ideal teacher to the students, and an ideal person as a human person created by God.
It was a big day for students, staff and well-wishers of Sridevi College who came together to celebrate the Annual Day 2013. Sridevi Education Trust Colleges celebrated Annual Day 2013 at Loyola Hall, St. Aloysius College premises. The celebration was invoked with a prayer and a lighting of lamp. Various guests were welcomed to this annual day. Principals of various colleges under Sridevi Education Trust read the annual reports. The chief guest, Dr. S. Ramanand Shetty, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Nitte University, said, In spite of all the drawbacks and problems, India is number one in many things.
The number of states what we have, 31 states. Number of districts which you run, 628 or 29 districts. Number of castes, if you count, it is more than 6,400 castes. Number of languages, if you speak, it is 1,618 languages in your country. Ethnic groups, if you want to say, there are 6 ethnic groups. And the festival, the religious festival, we celebrate about 29 festivals. Can you see this sort of thing in any other country? In spite of all the drawbacks and problems, we are number one in most of the things.
Professor P.S. Edapadithaya, Registrar, Mangalore University, said that the students were the ones who would lead this nation to new and unscaled heights. Followed this, students were awarded with prizes for their outstanding performances, both in academic and in other areas. The entertainment program kept the students in excitement and celebration mood. Here is Mr. S. Hemachandra, who spoke to Campusite.
These are like professional courses. People will be coming out with the different ideas, and they'll be focused here with a large platform is given for the students to perform their talents. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for the students to excel their talents, as well as they can show their performances.
The UG student of St. Aloysius College celebrated Degree Day with a spirit of joy and unity on Thursday 14th.
Reverend Father Sweber D. Silva, SJ, Principal of the college, stressed on the importance of students' life in his address. The Dean of Art Faculty, Professor Ligori Mendonça, who will be retiring from this college the next academic year, was felicitated by the dignitaries. Many students were honored with the certificates for their academic excellence and extracurricular achievements in competitions conducted throughout the year. The formal function was followed by the cultural extravaganza by the students. It was a fun-filled, action-packed degree day at St. Aloysius campus. Many students exhibited their talents, which enthralled the audience. Along with camera person Janet, this is Jishnu for Campus Eye.
That's all for this week's Campus Eye. See you all next week at same time. Till then, this is Arun Lucas for Campus Eye. Good night.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.